So one last time, I need to be the one who takes you home. One more time, I promise after that I'll let you go. Mental health. Something the adult generation haven't really talked about. And when they haven't been seen as seeking attention. Mental health is something we, as a younger generation, is something all about. It's everywhere on social media, especially on TikTok. You see it everywhere. There's a lot of people now raising awareness for mental health. You couldn't do that back in the days, because you would be seen as somebody who would be needing attention, but there was nothing wrong with you. And that's not the complete truth. Mental health is something that affects how we react and how we are around others. When we are kids, when we are small, when we are younger, we didn't really know what it was, so we didn't know if we had any of the diagnoses there is. When we grow older, we get to know what they are. We learn about it. We learn about the different diagnoses and the different things. I learned that I had social anxiety, I had depression, I had anxiety, and my friends, because of social media, would get eating disorders. Some of my friends still have eating disorders, or I've got new friends that have it, and I get to know new friends who, or just have friends in general who has like mental health disorders. I still have depression sometimes. I still have social anxiety, but my friends now helps me with it not being as bad, but that's because I have somebody to talk to. Before I had these friends was before quarantine, and I didn't have any friends. I would maybe have one friend throughout 2nd to 9th grade. Then we would stop being friends in 10th grade. I didn't have any friends in 10th grade. Then I got a new best friend from 11th grade to 12th grade. We don't really talk anymore. But I still have social anxiety, and that's because of childhood trauma. I got bullied by my teacher in 2nd grade, 3rd grade, and 4th grade. I finally moved away to a private school in 4th grade, the end of 4th grade actually. So I never trusted anyone. I never talked about my problems, and I would always help my teachers if I could, and trying to be nice. But in reality, I was struggling and I didn't want to talk to anybody. And that's how we are today. If we have friends, share it. Be selfish. Share what's up with you. Because if you don't tell anybody how you really feel, you'll be bottled up forever. And it will get too much and get overhand. And it happened to me a few times where I almost ended it. And now I actually have friends who care about me and listens. And I get to talk about my feelings and not be selfish, but have somebody that cares. And if I didn't have that, I would probably not be here today. Because without them, without Eliana, my acting coach, my friend Pammy, Lindsay, Allison, Gabby, and many more that I met in quarantine, I would not have been here today. I almost ended it during quarantine. And without talking about my feelings with them, I would not be here today. My anxiety, my social anxiety, my depression would still be so big, but it has lowered because of them. It's not as bad. It's still there, it's still present, it will never go away. Something like mental health disorders, it will never go away, it will still be there. But it can get better if you talk about it. So please talk about it to someone. If not your parents, then talk to your friends about it. Even if it's online friends. Because I don't have any friends. I only have my online friends, the only ones that I trust. And most of them doesn't even live near me. So sometimes I get depression about that. And I tell them, and they show me love, and they tell me what they love about me. Because yes, I seem selfish from my mom. I seem selfish from my family, but I really care about others and how others feel. I always talk to others how they feel and not talk about my feelings. Now I found somebody who cares about how I feel. And yes, I still get depression. Yes, I still have thoughts that I want to end. But talking to these friends, talking to people in general, it helps so much. So if you have something that you have in heart that you're scared of telling, tell it. Talk to someone. It helps so much. It relieves so much. Don't be bottled up. Don't fill yourself with all of this, because you can do it. I have friends who battle with anxiety. I have